enjoy gourmet bites, signature cocktails, and of course watching the Academy Awards on the big screen, all while supporting the Kate's live arts education and the Katharine Hepburn Museum. Here to tell us more, we are joined by the Director of Development and Community Relations, Robin Andrioli, and Emma Burbank, Katharine Hepburn Museum Coordinator. Happy to have you both here.
Thank you.
So Robin, tell us about this fantastic event. I have been there before. It is such a magical night.
It is. It's our 16th annual, as you said, Oscar Night Party presented by Jaguar Land Rover of North Haven. We'll have almost 200 guests coming to the theater that evening to enjoy food prepared by Saybrook Point Resort and Marina. They'll watch the Oscars live on our big screen. They'll also get a chance to pose in front of the step and repeat wall, hold an Oscar. It's not the real Oscar, but it's a statuette that looks just like the Oscar. Take photos on the red carpet. It's a lot of fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun, and I know it's a lot of fun. I've been there, as I said, and I love how people show up in wonderful outfits. It is a glamorous night. And Emma, of course, it's all about honoring Katharine Hepburn, part of the museum's namesake, of course. She won 4 Oscars.
Correct, which is still the record for any
Wow.
best leading anything.
That is amazing. So tell us how you incorporate her legacy into the museum there. I know you have a new exhibit that people can come check out.
We do. So the new exhibit is called Style and Substance. And, you know, everybody thinks about the beautiful gowns and the amazing bold menswear that Kate's famous for as a style icon. But we also wanted to incorporate the substance piece, which is that she was crafting a public image very intentionally, you know, the whole time. She had Kate the person and Kate the actor. And we wanted to bring those two stories together to show the depth of character and intention there.
I love that. And will people who attend this evening be able to see the new exhibit?
Yes, it will be front and center.
Oh, that is fantastic. So Robin, tell us a bit about, I know there's some gourmet food brought in by some great places. What can people expect? And of course, Ann Nyberg, our very own, is always there as well in support.
We're so grateful. Ann is our honorary co-chair again. She will help MC along with Devin Carney, whose grandfather was Art Carney, another Oscar winner. We'll have food by Saybrook Point Resort and Marina, past hors d'oeuvres, a mashed potato bar, not to be missed, wonderful hors d'oeuvres, and of course fromage, fine cheeses will also help us out.
And what I love is there is this whole viewing party, right? You have a fantastic theater there. What is the energy in the room like watching the Oscars? I remember last year when the Wicked performances came on, everyone was singing along. The energy is really just wonderful. What can people expect this year?
It's really fun. You feel like you're in the audience in LA. You might as well be.
Yeah.
People applaud and they're the oohs and the ahs when the winners are announced. So you really do feel like you're part of the ceremony.
And Emma, give us some history. So Katharine Hepburn, we know she won 4 Oscars, but she really has intricate ties to Connecticut for people who don't know, right?
Yes, she was born in Hartford, and then she lived during the summers in Old Saybrook in the waterfront borough of Fenwick. Lived there every single summer and then went back as an adult as often as she could. It was really her safe haven and her happy place. So it's cool to have the museum there where her memory is still very much alive. People come in and they have stories of meeting her, occasionally being scolded by her in town. It's really cool.
I love that. And so you told us about one of your exhibits, but you really have a few throughout the year and a number of programs as well. People should definitely come and check you out.
Yes, the exhibits rotate twice a year. So we have her letters, we have clothing, we have a bathtub from the Fenwick House. There's so many things, and like I say, it's always changing. And then throughout the year, we also have programs. So we have one that's happening in November about suffrage and the connections with Mrs. Hepburn, her mother. There's always something happening.
So much to see, and people who come, of course, to the Oscars night can see some of it. So Robin, tell us the details. Tickets still available. How can people participate?
Tickets are available at thekate.org, best place to go. We'll have tickets available almost until the night before, so certainly people can visit our website. They can give us a call at 860-510-0453 as well.
Wonderful. And people, of course, encouraged to dress up, right? It's a glamorous evening.
To the nines.
I love it. Okay, well, thanks so much for stopping by. I know it's going to be another great event. Thank you. Joining us today is Kate Hull, the witty and insightful author behind the popular new children's book, Where Does Joy Live? Kate, so happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Now, we were chit-chatting during the commercial break. You said this is your first, not only children's book that you've written, first book ever. What inspired you?
Yes. You know what? I'm a creator at heart. And so I think the inspiration just came from my brand is Share Joy. And we do all sorts of projects that are inspired by the heart. And the book is one of them. Joy is a really easy topic, I think, to bring to life. and it's a beautiful message, I think, to share with children. So I just think that it was inspired by the heart and created from love and joy and gratitude. And I'm really excited to share the book and the message as well.
Yeah, congratulations on releasing this book. And I know you drew some inspirations from your real life. Your dog Kobe plays a part. Tell us the journey of the book, the journey that you take people on.
You know what? It's really simple. There was a moment in time of my life where I had the pleasure and opportunity to kind of just sit a little bit. Life got a little bit less chaotic, and I was able to revisit all of the beautiful things that inspire me and bring me joy. And so the book is loosely based off of that, but it's a very simple concept about where does your joy live? Does your joy live when you're spending time with your best friend, maybe a pet? Do you love to cook? Do you love to be around your family? Do you love being inside of, the nature in mountains? Do you love being inside? Because I believe that the message of where does your joy live can resonate with children as well as adults. And it's just a really beautiful book that's has a lot of different illustrations that also match the words inside. And it gives adults an opportunity to spend time with children reading, which is really important to me. And I am a child literacy advocate. So this is just kind of a perfect fit in a perfect storm.
I really love that whole message. And it sounds like a simple question, where does your joy live? But I think it's a question that's so simple, it's often overlooked. We just go through the motions of our day-to-day lives. Do you hope that parents also take away a message as well while they're reading this to their children?
I certainly hope so, because where joy is and finding your joy can be done at any age, during any time, during any age, during any stretch. And I think it's really important, especially now with a lot of the noise that comes in from the outside world, to make sure that your environment is filled with as much joy as possible.
And what I love is, so this is, of course, your first book, Where Does Joy Live? But you already have some ideas for what's next. Tell us a bit about that.
I sure do. So inspired by my life, Where Does Peace Live is going to be the next book, and then followed by Where Does Love Live? So peace, joy, and love, which is a message that I think everybody should hear, and can resonate with so many people.
Yeah, important messages for children and parents alike. Thank you so much for telling us more. And let's talk about where people can get your book.
Yeah, so the book is actually available on Amazon. You can just put Where Does Joy Live by Kate Hull, and it pops right up. What I love about it being on Amazon is you can get it in your hands tomorrow. But you could also visit our website at www.sharemorejoy.com. It's available there as well.
Wonderful. Kate Hull, we appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for telling us more about your book, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful and joy-filled day.
Thank you. You too. Today reminds us to pause and spread kindness. It is Random Acts of Kindness Day, a celebration of simple moments that bring people together. We are happy to welcome back to CT Buzz Robert Peter Paul, actor, writer, and host of the star-studded Art of Kindness podcast, where celebrity guests share inspiring stories to help build a kinder world. So today we're going to talk about some real-world stories of compassion and action. I'm sure you hear about it all the time on your podcast, right? Anything that really stands out to you in terms of what we should know about kindness?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we all have the capacity to activate kindness, and it doesn't have to be in a huge way. It's actually the little things, like smiling at someone as you walk by them on the street, or waving at somebody or complimenting somebody, that actually have the biggest impact. And so if we can all do that bit by bit on our own corners, the world's just going to be a brighter place.
Yeah, I love days like today, because it is a good reminder. So
Yeah.
on this day, what are some ways, you mentioned a few just now, but that we can do a small act of kindness?
Yeah, so the biggest way, and I was talking about this a little bit earlier, I think, is to actually identify how kind you are as a person first. And so I work with an amazing organization called kindness.org, and they've developed the first of its kind kindness quotient, the KQ, because we thought you measure your IQ, you measure your Instagram followers, all these things we value, but we don't measure how kind we are. And so you could take this 5-minute BuzzFeed style questionnaire, and it will tell you how kind you are as a person. And from there, we will actually recommend tailored acts of kindness for you to do.
Wow, I have never heard of that. Have you taken the
Brand
quiz?
new.
I'm assuming you have.
I did. I took the questionnaire.
I think
and-
you're very high on the kindness scale.
Yes, but if you get like, 115%, I think it goes up to 120. Don't quote me, I'm not the scientist behind it, which there are some amazing ones, Dr. Oliver Scott Curry. Then that just means you're that much kinder to others than to yourself. So if your score is maybe 30%, that means you're kind to yourself, which is good. So it's kind of like evolving and finding a balance.
That's so interesting. It's a great way to learn a bit more about yourself, I would imagine.
It is.
So let's talk about your podcast. You talk a lot about kindness on there. Any specific stories that stand out to you that you'd like to share with our viewers today?
Sure. Oh, look at that Muppet. Oh, well, that's a great guess. Sorry, I saw my face and I said, look at that
You're
Muppet.
not a Muppet.
I am a little kindness Muppet.
No.
Yeah, so there are so many. Wow, that's such a good question. I think about even just, it allows me to learn about kindness more and reflect about kindness more in my own life. And even as close as this past couple weeks, my wife and I, we were a sick house. We had the flu, which everybody, watch out for the flu. It is not
Ooh,
fun.
It is that time of year, yeah.
Yes, and we had so many friends, shout out to Dom and Sage, shout out to my mom, shout out to Everton, who just stopped by without any sort of prompt and separately dropped off soup, they dropped off snacks, they dropped off medicine, huge bags, and then ran away like little kindness fairies. And so it reminded me of, I don't know if you ever had this growing up during Halloween, or if anybody has kids, you might do this. It's called booing people, where you leave the little basket of treats with a note and you go
Yes.
run away.
Yeah.
It's like kind ding dong ditching. And so I
love it.
I think everybody should try to do that this year in the name of kindness. You can call it yaying. Make a little basket, fill it with treats, leave a note, tell them to pass it forward, and then run away.
Well, it clearly made such an impact on you. And what is so wonderful about kindness, it benefits the person who is doing a good deed as well as the person receiving, correct? It's mutually beneficial.
Yeah, at kindness.org, they describe it as the ABCs of kindness. So an action that benefits someone else or yourself at a cost to yourself. And so that's how they kind of root their science. It's sort of the cost-benefit ratio.
Okay, so you are very involved in the kindness space. We just talked a bit about your podcast, but you also have a musical coming out.
Yes.
With kindness as a common theme here.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so at the Downtown Cabaret Theater here in Connecticut, it's an amazing theater that's been around for 50 years, and they're most known for their children's theater factor. And so they actually put these really crazy twists on the fairy tales we know and love, and they're able to use really fun songs we also know and love because they're a cabaret. And so they approached me to write a new Snow White, and I said, heck yes, and it's
Why
been such a
not?
good time. And so I thought, fairest of them all, fairest of the mall.
Ooh,
It's really
okay.
silly. It's set in a mall in this day and age where malls aren't doing too well.
Yeah.
Snow White has a little kiosk with stuffed animals. The queen is like an influencer who owns the
I
beauty
love it.
store, taking all the money. The
Very
huntsman's a
modern
mall cop.
twist.
Yeah, there's a modern twist, and it should be a really good time for families. And so we're playing at the end of February through March.
And great for families because of also just the reminder of kindness, that theme woven in, correct?
Yes, there's a major theme of kindness in the show. And also, it's just such a kind atmosphere at the cabaret because it is a cabaret setting, BYOB style. So you can bring drinks, food, you sit at tables, you connect with people. And to me, kindness is connection. It's sort of the bridge that connects us all in this crazy spinning green and blue planet.
I love it. I'm sure it's such a great show. Congrats on all of that.
Thanks.
Now, before we let you go, we have a fun little game that my
Oh.
producer Bella put together.
Love Bella, love
So here's how it goes. A quick rapid fire game in honor of Random Acts of Kindness Day. So I'm going to start a sentence about kindness and you're going to finish it with the first word that comes to mind. So no overthinking here. First sentence, one small gesture that can change someone's whole day is.
A smile.
Agreed. I
A simple
totally
smile.
agree.
Yeah, the pandemic was super hard in a lot of ways, but because we were wearing masks,
Yeah.
I looked like a crazy person. I was like trying to smile at people.
Smiles with
Smile,
the
yeah,
eyes.
smiles with
Yeah.
your eyes. So just give someone a smile, and they're more likely to smile at somebody else. And I know that makes me feel so good when someone actually looks at me and smiles. So.
I totally agree with that. And I do feel like the pandemic, yes, but the age of the phones, everyone walks around glued to their phones. It's almost like they're afraid of eye contact and
Yeah.
smiling.
Do you have that moment when you're maybe at the gym or on a walk or whatever it is where you see one other person coming towards you and there's like
Yes.
the awkwardness
The
of,
panic,
am I
darting
gonna
of the
say hi?
eyes?
Yes. Who's gonna wave? And then you don't, and it's just sort of like a weird
Yes.
missed opportunity to just connect.
Bring back the smile.
Bring back the smile.
I love it. Okay, and last one here. When I see someone being kind, I feel.
I feel great. And there's actually science behind it. So not only is being kind to somebody scientifically proven to make them and you happier, but witnessing kindness is actually scientifically proven to make you more kind. So you're then inspired to go do acts of kindness. And that's why movies that have themes of kindness,
Yeah.
recently like the Wicked movie, which was huge.
Sure.
Watching that kind of positive content versus, I mean, we all like a reality show, Sometimes you're like, this isn't my life.
time
this
and
is
a place,
crazy.
yes.
But witnessing positive content like that actually does make you a kinder person.
I love how there is science behind all of this.
Yes.
Robert, thanks so much. Tell us how we could keep up with you, all the podcasts, all the projects.
Yeah, please. I would love to connect. I'm a local Connecticut human, and I'm producing all these podcasts and things right from my home in Milford. Shout out to Milford. Love it. Also, random shout out to my niece and nephew who might be watching, Harper and Sebi. Love you. So you can find me on Instagram. I'm on TikTok doing weird things. And then you can tune into the Art of Kindness podcast at bpn.fm/AOK.
Awesome. Well, you're doing some really great things. Thanks for sharing your kindness with us today.
When it comes to health and wellness, choosing the proper supplements can be confusing. Here to make things simple is metabolic nutrition and weight loss expert Lisa Lynn. Lisa, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so first let's talk about collagen. It's become very popular. What's the benefit of this supplement?
The benefits of collagen are, from A to Z, you name it, collagen can help. It's now the #1 used supplement in the world. But what people don't know is they're throwing money down a black hole, because if you don't take in the right kind of collagen, your body's not digesting it. So all this, increased collagen is followed by all kind of gastric and gut issues, from constipation to diarrhea, IBS, all caused by powdered collagen supplements that are not digested by the body. And it makes your stomach hurt. It can make you feel bloated. And yes, it can absolutely cause you to gain weight and block your weight loss.
Yeah, and we've got a before and after we'll put up on the screen here. Tell us about Linda.
Linda not only took 50 pounds off, but collagen and weight loss are synonymous, because weight loss is really harsh on the body. And so you've got to increase your collagen when you're losing weight to make up for some hair loss that does occur when you lose weight. But we swapped her from powdered collagen to liquid collagen. So she not only lost weight and kept it off, this didn't interfere, and her hair grew back thicker and fuller. Some of the other benefits: joint stability, joint health, less stiffness, better eyes, better gastric, no stomach issues, feeds the fat, stars the muscle. Obviously at my age, I take collagen for vanity reasons, but there really isn't a body on the planet, especially teens who are playing sports all the time, need to replenish that collagen to prevent joint issues before they happen.
And when do you recommend people take this supplement?
As soon as you wake up. It'll also help kill cravings. And most importantly, you've got to get off those powdered collagens capsules and switch to a liquid. This is exactly why I made our liquid metabolic collagen, because it's got a 98% absorption rate. So when you drink it, it goes right to work. You'll see and feel the difference in a matter of days, compared to years of powdered collagen that does nothing but do more harm than good.
Yeah, sounds like it's the right way to start your day, and you have a special offer for our viewers. They can get a free bottle of clean collagen when they purchase metabolic collagen and enter the code FREECOLLAGEN at checkout. Thanks so much, Lisa. When it comes to health and wellness, choosing the proper supplements can be confusing. Here to make things simple is metabolic nutrition and weight loss expert Lisa Lynn. Lisa, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so first let's talk about collagen. It's become very popular. What's the benefit of this supplement?
The benefits of collagen are, from A to Z, you name it, collagen can help. It's now the #1 used supplement in the world. But what people don't know is they're throwing money down a black hole, because if you don't take in the right kind of collagen, your body's not digesting it. So all this, increased collagen is followed by all kind of gastric and gut issues, from constipation to diarrhea, IBS, all caused by powdered collagen supplements that are not digested by the body. And it makes your stomach hurt. It can make you feel bloated. And yes, it can absolutely cause you to gain weight and block your weight loss.
Yeah, and we've got a before and after we'll put up on the screen here. Tell us about Linda.
Linda not only took 50 pounds off, but collagen and weight loss are synonymous because weight loss is really harsh on the body. And so you've got to increase your collagen when you're losing weight to make up for some hair loss that does occur when you lose weight. But we swapped her from powdered collagen to liquid collagen. So she not only lost weight and kept it off, this didn't interfere, and her hair grew back thicker and fuller. Some of the other benefits: joint stability, joint health, less stiffness, better eyes, better gastric, no stomach issues, feeds the fat, stars the muscle. Obviously at my age, I take collagen for vanity reasons, but there really isn't a body on the planet, especially teens who are playing sports all the time, need to replenish that collagen to prevent joint issues before they happen.
And when do you recommend people take this supplement?
As soon as you wake up. It'll also help kill cravings. And most importantly, you've got to get off those powdered collagens capsules and switch to a liquid. This is exactly why I made our liquid metabolic collagen, because it's got a 98% absorption rate. So when you drink it, it goes right to work. You'll see and feel the difference in a matter of days compared to years of powdered collagen that does nothing but do more harm than good.
Yeah, sounds like it's the right way to start your day, and you have a special offer for our viewers. They can get a free bottle of clean collagen when they purchase metabolic collagen and enter the code FREECOLLAGEN at checkout. Thanks so much, Lisa.
Thanks for having me.
And you can learn more online at linfit.com.